The Double Blues, however, found it quite a shock to finish bottom. Missing out on the finals just once this millennium, Seamus Maloney kept one eye on his struggling team and the other one on his job. But the Sturt coach returned in 2013 to find his club 32 points up with a half to play in round one. Going down by 4 goals wasn't part of the plan.
Is it a mark? Yes, it is.
But despite trying their hardest to lose it in the last quarter, Sturt hung on to beat Port the following week. The Panthers were spared the pain of a round 2 loss by the bye, but a first-up loss to Glenelg and a pummelling at home to Westies paint an all-too-familiar picture for the boys down south. Martin in close. Riley, great clearance player, was again for Sturt. Kicks it deep inside the forward, looking for Duldig. Good position, good strong mark. So Duldig will have a shot at goal from 40 metres out. And a good start for the Double Blues key forward.
You mentioned there, Crossy, Aidan Riley. I reckon there's been 2 stoppages in this game and he's won both clearances. He shapes to be a really important player today. He's turned himself into a very, very good SANFL player and continued good form. Hopefully an AFL call-up isn't too far away.
Duldig 6-3 for the season coming into this game. Now he's got 7-3 and he is pretty good in front of goals, the former Glenelg player. McKay comes up with it.
4 years in the first 18s. He managed to get a win up yet, Knightsy?
The only team we haven't beaten is Sacred Heart, so we've beaten everyone else.
No surprise.
And the reference point for that too is that Gags is a Sacred Heart old boy. As the high tackle, Brodie Martin will take the free kick, 25 out, straight in front. We'll get back to the game that's in front of us. And fairly simple mistake made in the tackle over the shoulder. Brodie Martin will have a shot at goal and he can put the Double Blues in front.
Both teams just seem a little bit jumpy early on. They seem to be over-committing and lacking a little bit of composure in the tackle and with the footy. The guys that are really standing out are the players on the ground that have that composure and are just executing. There's been a few examples of fumbles, missed tackles, high tackles.
Brodie Martin slots through the goal. Good form against South Adelaide in round 3 last season. He picked up the 3 McGarry votes and he started with a goal this afternoon. And the Double Blues back in front by just the 1. So South late in the quarter with the advantage. Out of the middle, Graham gives Thompson the ball. He couldn't get it through there. Perry comes through traffic. He's a left footer, caught on his right foot. He goes back to the left and gets away with it, turns it over though, Code. And that'll be 25. I think Michael Code does an excellent job of milking 25 there. I don't think there was much in that. But Code now, immediately, low, hard pass, and he's found his target inside 50. They put Wonky down there. So, don't get confused, this is James Wonky. At the other end can reply to his brother Michael's goal for South Adelaide. He hasn't played a lot of league football at the Double Blues. Of course, both the brothers originally from North Adelaide, so in comes James Wonky. And from just inside the 50, he's got the distance. It's a good finish. And the Double Blues halve the margin to 6 points, 25.5 gone in the opening quarter.
Graham just tussling off the ball down here with Brooksby. Mark taken, goes off now towards Crane, received that from Thompson. Wonky, that's really clever stuff. Gets it off by hand. Now to Vic Kunis, who puts on the afterburners. Takes a bounce, breaks the tackle. Now he's got to finish it. You bet he does too. Oh, Ziggy Vic Kunis, the pride of Mount Compass. Fantastic work there to level the scores on the edge of quarter time.
Crossy, Levi Krause has come back out looking rather dejected, and as you suggested, it is his shoulder, the right shoulder, strapped quite heavily, so I doubt we'll see him again today.
Here's Sturt's clearance king in Riley. Gets it off to Crane. Crane with the snap. Crane goes all the way. So Double Blues in the blink of an eye are right back in the contest. Scores level again at the 3-minute mark. South through Fields just taking the time. Decides to go pretty direct. I think the target was supposed to be Brooksby, but instead it was marked by Kane for the Double Blues, and quickly off the boot looking for that man again, Duldig. And he initially had contact with the left hand, and then he pulled it into his chest, straight in front, 40 metres out.
Well played there from Ben Kane. Terrific contested mark from the kick out. Got back quickly. Good lead from Matty Doldig, but the execution from Ben Kane was outstanding, and there was only one person that could have marked that. He put it in such a good position, and Matt Doldig didn't let him down.
So Doldig for a double Blues goal and a double Blues lead. So his second of the afternoon, the double Blues get back in front.
And I don't think Miller will be the man to take it at South Adelaide, judging by that. So a couple of minutes of comedic football at the moment from both teams. Now Hansen to bring it back inboard. The pressure is well and truly on his kicking skills now. Hansen sends it up towards the top of the goal square. Need a mark down here, the double Blues. Redagolo reads it well, but he's wrapped up in a tackle by McIntyre. Oh, burst his way through. Pick the pocket, gets the goal. Hansen. Kick is on its way. It's only drifted across at the last minute. Not a bad effort at all, but the margin is back to 12 points.
South through Fields, quick to bring it in. Long and wide to Dowdle, should have taken it, pressured by Graham, turned it over straight away, quickly off to Kane, inside 50s, Vitkunis was just sitting there. Well, actually, he was kneeling down by the time he took the mark.
You really want to see him get back quicker there. I don't think he's probably going to stitch himself up here, but he's probably not going to kick that goal. It's into the breeze on a fairly tight angle. He showed no intent to get back quickly and actually get it to a guy in a position where he can kick a goal more than 50% of the time. Sturt haven't done that well enough today. They haven't got it to guys in positions that can kick goals.
Does have a way about him though, Vitkunis, and he's kicked that a fair way. Have a look at that. And all of a sudden a one-goal game again. And then Code drops it out into the centre square dangerously. Well done by Crane. Hand pass though. Just bounced to Martin. He was good enough to get it away. Now Greenslade closes on 50. Miller just gets him. Perhaps a step too late. And McIntyre the mark and a goal. Wonderful transition. Probably the best of the day for the double Blues. They get one back quickly. They trail still though by 20 points.
Who have got them in this position, they've been better than Sturt's second tier of players.
Well, double Blues, that stat we gave you at half-time. As Doldig takes the mark at half-forward, outscored in the second half their previous three matches, 36 goals to 17, and it's continuing. Although Vitkunis might get one back for them, and he does. Just rolls on to open goal at his own pace to Ziggy Vitkunis. And he has 3 for the afternoon. Play on in favour of the double Blues. Doldig deep in defence, don't see him there that often. Good kick to Riley, centre wing. He's got a player forward of the play in Code. Code can take a bounce and go towards 50. No lead coming from Graham. There was from the smaller man in Crane, and now Crane chips it over the top. Not the greatest of kicks. Perhaps he was looking for Code. There was a push there, and the free kick will be taken by Ben Kane. Wasn't the most carefully executed. I think he was looking for Code with that chip though. Yeah,
they probably could have done that a little bit better. They had a 2-on-1 here, 60 metres out from goal, so you'd think they could have manufactured it inside 50 to have a shot on goal in a bit better organised fashion, but hey, look, they've got the result. Set shot on goal for Kane from 45 out. Ben Kane, good servant of Glenelg, and now with the double Blues, has given them a little bit of hope early in this last quarter. Back to a 36-point game.
No, you weren't. You was inside.
Now the umpire. So Miller just wandering down the ground, just happened to be just too close to the player inside that 5-metre zone from the player with the ball. Long ball, Martin at the back. Strong mark, play on, dribbles the ball through for a goal. Ironic cheers from the double Blues fans. I don't think they've been impressed with what they've seen yet again in the second half.
Okay. Ready goal line. Silent CK. Taylor. Out of side again to Hartigan. Long down the line, just slipping through the fingers of Perry. Blues have got numbers. Should be able to work this one out, you would think. Kane over the top to Doldig. Old habits die hard for the ex-Glenelg boys. Going up long. He's just going to go all the way through. Oh!
Now
on the full. So Fields, meanwhile, has been serviceable back there, gets the last kick of the game. So South Adelaide get their first win for the year. They get home comfortably in the end. South Adelaide 18-11, 119. Sturt 13-10, 88. The margin 31 points at the finals.